Got to get the microphone worked out. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Kenny. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back to the crib. Big baby, as always, it is good to see you. If this is your first time, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate that. Nice to meet you. And thanks to all my new subscribers. I've seen a small uptick on some of the new subscribers, which is kind of weird because we haven't done anything in probably over 2 months now. But I really appreciate that support. So I got an email, two-party question yesterday. So I said, let me try to address it in a quick video, and then I'll go back into hiding for another couple of months. I'll try not to. But the question is, two-party question again. Kenny, do you need, I don't know why I'm sweating. Do you need a DOT and MC number to do expediting in a Sprinter van and or cargo van? So it all depends. If you're going to be signed up under a big company, and in most cases, you will go up under their DOT and MC number. So you, in other words, you'll be under their authority. So no, you will not need to have a DOT and MC number for that. You'll be up under theirs. They will charge you a little something for if you go with their insurance, basic insurance, maybe $100-150 a month. You just have to do your research on those particular companies. Now, however, if you are going to get your own loads, whether that be through a load board, whether you've got a direct contract with a company, maybe you have a dispatching service who's going to book your loads for you, then yes, that scenario, you would definitely need to have your own DOT and MC number because you would be running up under your own authority in that scenario. Hopefully that answers your question. But if you're signing your cargo van or Sprinter van up under one of these big companies such as Boat, Panther, there's a couple other ones out there as well. You can always go to expeditorsonline.com, and there is a list of companies there. Just give them a call. Are you guys taking on any owner-operators with Sprinter vans and our cargo vans, depending on which one you own? If the answer is yes, then they'll let you know what their requirements are, what they will do, and what you are required to do. But again, in most cases, from what I've seen, again, you all know I'm not out there, but you can sign on with them. Now, there's pros and cons to that, right? There's going to be a split, whether it's a 60-40 split, whether they're going to give you a RPM, rate per mile, and then you decide that's going to be a good fit. Now, like I said, if you do it the other way, where you're going to get your own loads, you keep all the money, there's no split, but you will have to have your DOT and MC number, which means you're going to have the insurance, cargo, and all that good stuff. And so you can do it that way. If you've been in trucking before, whether that is tractor trailer, you've got a commercial driver's license, and you've got some contacts, by all means, go at it, get your DOT and MC number. I think you'll do better that way. However, if you are new and you don't know how you're going to get loads, then may not be a bad idea to sign up with one of these companies. You'll certainly learn about the business, and you don't have to worry about getting loads. They'll find that load for you, those loads for you. My opinion. Now, before we get to the second part, because as I mentioned at the beginning, it's a two-party question. Before we get to the second part, there is a third option. Typically, I see three types of vehicle doing expediting, and that is, as you mentioned, cargo van, Sprinter van, or a straight truck. Okay? Now, in a straight truck, it's a little different. In most cases, if you signed on with a company, they're going to want you to roll as teams, especially if you're doing custom critical with FedEx. They're going to require teams. And you're going to have a commercial driver's license. In most cases, you're okay with the Class B. Some of these companies are going to require hazmat endorsement. So there is a difference right there, which will transition, I should say, into the second part of this two-party question. Will I make more money in a box truck over a cargo or a Sprinter van? I don't know. That's a tough question to answer. There are so many different scenarios. Now, one would think you would easily say you're going to make more money in a box truck for obvious reasons, because you can carry more freight, more weight. Most of the time, it equals up to more money. Not always, but in most cases, it does. Here's what I do know. Less regulated in a cargo van and or Sprinter van, less regulated. You're under 10,000 pounds. You are going to be regulated in a box truck, and you're certainly going to spend more with fuel costs, right? Most box trucks, not all, but most, especially the newer ones, from what I've seen, is going to be diesel. We all know the gas prices now for just regular unleaded, right? Diesel is going to be even more. You're going to have a 50-gallon, 75, some got a 50-gallon on the left, some, and then a 50 on the right. That's 100 gallons that you're filling up. Cargo van, Sprinter van, nowhere near that. So you're going to spend a lot more money on fuel in a box truck and or a straight truck. Okay. So will you make more money? You should gross more money because, again, you're going to be able to carry more freight, more weight. So you should make more money on a gross end. You're going to be more regulated on that end, obviously. You're going to have more cost. And if you're doing your own DOT and MC number, your own authority, you're going to certainly pay more for the insurance, in my opinion. So there's that. You just got to do your research, do the numbers, and see which one makes sense. If you're trying to buy a box truck, good luck on finding one. And if you do, prices through the roof. All right. It is very, I don't want to say inexpensive, but less expensive if you're going into a Sprinter van or a cargo van. I'm not pushing you one way or the other. I think there's pros and cons on both sides. You just have to figure out what's going to be a good fit for you. Now, when we start talking about a straight truck, people always say, well, a box truck is a straight. There's a difference. Most straight trucks are a tractor with a long wheelbase, and they have put either a 20-foot box or a 22. I've seen some 24-foot boxes, and you're going to certainly be more regulated there because now you're over that 26,000 pounds. You're going to have a commercial driver's license in most cases, as mentioned, the Class B. And again, a lot of these companies, especially if you're doing custom critical for FedEx, you're going to need hazmat endorsement. Some of the other companies will not require that. However, they would pay you more rate per mile if that's the way they're paying you, if you have that endorsement. So again, a lot more regulated. You will need a commercial driver's license with the straight truck. Box truck, you don't. We all know about the box truck. So there was a lot of variables in there to determine which way you're going to make more money. How much money do you need to make? You know, I personally think you're going to make good money either way you go. If you outfit it right. I've seen a lot of people do the expediting straight truck for a fleet owner. I've never done it, so I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. I think the only thing I can immediately see as a positive, you don't have to buy a truck. You're not paying for the truck. Are you paying for the fuel? Depending on the agreement that you and the fleet owner works out. Again, most cases, what I've seen, that fleet owner is going to be looking for teams because they're going to make more money. The wheels is rolling. Regulated if it's just a solo, 14-hour workday, 11 hours of driving. We know the routine. So you're not regulated to that in a cargo van or a Sprinter van. So if you got a cargo van, you're going to make more in a Sprinter van. If you have a straight truck, you're going to make more than what you would in a Sprinter van on the gross side. We've just talked about the expenses and what it costs to run that Sprinter truck, straight truck, or a box truck. So there you have it, guys. Again, I'm not out there. It was somebody did a video the other day. I think they were taking shots at me saying this guy's not out there. And he is absolutely right. But that guy doesn't have a commercial driver's license. I've had it for over a decade, closing in on 2 decades. So I certainly have a tremendous amount of experience with trucking in general. And so, but I'm not out there, and I've never done expediting, and I've never done straight truck. So I would say if you're looking at purchasing one of those vehicles, call around. I think you'll find it's going to be cheaper purchasing not a straight truck, but a Sprinter van or a cargo van. And then call some of these companies if that's the lane you're looking to go in, and just, let them tell you about the pay, the miles. Average is what, the miles that they do per week, per month, what have you. And then make a decision on that. I hope I've answered your question. I appreciate you asking the question. If you have any follow-up questions, send me another email. Send me a number as well, and a good time to call. I always feel like if we jump on the phone, that would be better as opposed to email. But obviously start with the email so I can reach out to you. I don't have a phone number on you, and we'll go from there. Thank you again for watching. I have been away for quite some time, But I am here. I am still doing well, and I appreciate you guys have still supported the channel, even though there hadn't been a lot of updated content. So thank you so very much. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope soon that things will change where these gas prices can level off a little bit. All right. But Uncle Kenny is doing well. Still got the freight brokering thing going. And who knows? One day I may be out there. I might be doing it. I think it'll certainly be fun to be back out on the road again. But anyway, tough times don't last forever. Tough people always do. I always encourage you to be smart as it pertains to your decision-making process. You've got to make good decisions out here, guys. And you and your business will be okay. All right. Take care. We will talk soon. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit the like button or the down button. I've been out here for over a year now doing these videos, and I didn't even know that thumbs down can even help the channel. Thumbs up obviously help it as well with the algorithm. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know if we've made it to 1,000 yet. I don't think we have. Probably got something to do with me without pumping out videos, but I need to pump out more. So we're going to work on that. But subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way, when I do put out a new video, you'll be notified. All right. Take care. It is Monday, April the 11th, 2022. I've got a birthday coming up on the 28th. Hint, hint, hint. All right. We'll try to talk to you guys soon. Take care. Have a great week.